This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams in a battle through a long regular season. Thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. Taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Catch made on the out route. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
This is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Beebe.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught behind the line. It's Carter. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
7-0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. Football to the 25-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. A play action, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. We're through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Using his legs, it's Brown. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Fighting off the defender. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Grab down the middle. It's Hill.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
That's Carr. It's Carter. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Important third down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. It's an out. The catch made. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Beebe. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Throwing off play action. Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, and what a play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and it dropped. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. A chance at a big play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
That's reeled in. It's low. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Dampier. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Touchdown, Oregon. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
That's how you close a half off in this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that one's straight down the middle. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And they spot it down just outside the 30. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. The free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Bush. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. To the air, it's Dampier. Finds his man, it's Bush. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. He's got it in the open. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Ducks, to put them on top now.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. Bringing it out, it's Lacey. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Dropping back, it's Johnson. And they get to completion. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Rebels will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Dampier. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. With the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Moore. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Caught over the middle. It's Odom. They tackled him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Rebels pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. bringing it out. It's low. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. Leaning on the run game here. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To throw, it's Dampier. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And the Ducks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They'll down this just inside the 35. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Looking deep to the right side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. What a stiff arm. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Get some space around the 30.